Hi everybody, it's Ali in Spain. Beautiful sunny day here today. So I thought I'd give you a little update and let you know what's been going on up here in the mountains. It's my little olive tree growing in its pot. I've only got the one here, mainly almonds planted in the fields around here. This area was going to be our swimming pool that we all dug out last year, but we had so much trouble with wasps and the upkeep and the maintenance of it, we've decided against it. So we're going to make that into a little sunken area in the garden for the sun loungers to go. Managed to get my beds finished, bar one. I've got 2 honeysuckle planted in there, so I'm hoping that come the summer it'll be nice sat under there in the summer's eve with nice blossom coming through. My little Clematis Carnaby, that's got loads of little buds on it, so I'm really looking forward to that coming out. Hopefully it's a pink and white one, so will complement the ground cover that I've planted on that bit. The giant pig face that I mentioned in a previous video, I've got some of it in pots here and they've got little flower buds coming, and I've checked up the bank where it's planted and that's all coming into bud as well. So we had some rain a couple of days ago, lovely showers, and that's all planted out up there in that area on the bank in the distance you can see. So hopefully that will be fine. My hanging baskets, no signs of life at the moment. I'm hoping they're going to sprout soon. If not, I'm going to have to get some more seed sown to get planted in there. But yes, very pleased with my beds. Here we are at the top of my garden. There's a corkscrew willow growing there. I've got a winter jasmine growing the other side. A few Cape daisies growing along there. In the pot there I've got a silk tree. Didn't think it was going to survive the winter, but it has done. And it's showing new signs of life, so I'm really looking forward to that coming out. There I've got a Russian sage, which I took some cuttings from a neighbour's garden, and each and every cutting I've taken has got new shoots, so I've stuck a pot of it out in the garden. Has lovely, goes into a nice shrub, beautiful blue flowers, so the bees are going to love that. My roses are all coming into life again, nice new shoots. I've got Tradescantia there growing in the pot next to the bee hotel. This is my Rebes, just coming into flower. That's supposed to produce berries afterwards, so I'm sure the birds might jump on that. Got more buddleias. Got loads of garzinnias that set seed around the garden. They come out in beautiful, all sorts of colours. I've got another winter jasmine growing there. This tree is a Robina, also showing new shoots. That's 3 years old, so I'm hoping it's going to flower this year. Peach and my plum, unfortunately I think they're dead, so we're going to remove them and plant 2 cherry trees in their place, which is a shame. But my apple and pear tree, they're doing great. This is my little apple tree, all new shoots on it, and this is my pear, also some lovely new shoots. But yep, everything's looking really nice in the flower part of the garden. Here we are down on my little veg beds. This is my asparagus bed. Doing absolutely fantastic. We've been cropping from this. This is the first year for cropping, so we're going to give it just a light crop. I've planted 4 tomatoes in here. Those are my Roma. They seem to be doing okay, surviving out here. I've also got 4 tomatoes growing along the back there. They're my Alicante ones. My chard and lettuce, unfortunately I killed them. I put glass over them because it was still rather chilly, and left the glass on there on a sunny day, and came down to check on them, and they'd absolutely frazzled in the heat, so I'm going to have to plant some more there. This is my rhubarb. Really looking forward to cropping that. Can't wait. Doing fantastic down here. And my little strawberries, they're all showing new shoots of new signs of growth as well. So they're all doing okay. My hollyhock bed with my onions, broccoli and cabbage, still just doing nicely. I need to come down here later on and thin out. I've got a row of turnips growing there, beetroot. They need to be sorted out later. And then further along the bed there I've got some more cabbages, some more broccoli and parsnips. But I don't seem to have a lot of luck with parsnips, so I'm not holding much hope out for them. But yeah, everything's growing quite nicely down here. I had to show you this bench. This bench was built before the house was, and we sit on here in the mornings and have our cup of coffee watching the world wake up. But there's Cape daisies, calendulas and wallflowers have just seeded themselves there, and the solo bees love them, so we sort of have to step around the flowers to sit there now. Got a couple of pots of carrots growing along here. Don't seem to be doing too badly, if you can see them. I've got some euphorbia, again self-seeded. A few muscari in the pots. They're slowly dying off now and producing some seeds. I've got 2 passion flowers growing in the front here. This one is the common one. That grows really nicely. Got a few of my chilies out, enjoying a bit of nice sunshine. And this passion flower is called Purple Haze. Really lovely, beautiful purple flowers. And both of them are showing signs of life. I'll take you around to my cold frame. In here I've got pumpkin, got 2 of them at the moment, and the courgettes are just coming through today, so that should be good for planting out soon. I've got my other tomatoes here as well. I haven't got a lot of room in the house. I need to get these out and potted up pretty soon. In here I've got my yin yang beans, which I won in a competition last year from a great page on Facebook called UK Here We Grow. If you haven't heard of them, go and give them a look. Brilliant social group for gardening. And here is where my cuttings are. Buddleias are doing fantastic. I haven't lost any of them yet. I chopped back my winter jasmine and I've taken some cuttings from them. I've got some more of the Russian sage there that need potting up. So yeah, everything's looking good. I've also still got some more stuff in the house that needs to go out. These are vine tomatoes called cerise. They're still a bit young and tender yet before they can go out. And then on the windowsill I've got aubergines growing there, 2 pots of basil that's coming through. My sweet potatoes, a little bit disappointed with them this year. I ended up with slips but no roots, so I decided to cut the slips off and they've produced their own roots, and I've put the sweet potatoes on the compost bin. I've sort of given up with them this year, but I've got 3 little slips that I'm going to put up when their roots grow a bit stronger. So that's my update, guys. Hope wherever you are, you're enjoying your gardens and your plots today, and I'll catch up with you soon. Cheerio!